Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. In the Green City scenarios, clean up your city, or something along those lines. Clean up city? Yeah, you know the one. You know the one. And here we are in Fresco City, and we're doing pretty good. We're still growing, we're still earning money. We have lots of needs. Oh my goodness me, there's a bit of a problem with trash. Let us solve that issue with an incinerator. So I'm assuming these are emptying, and that is emptying. That is good. We've got one incinerator down here. We've got, what's that? Incinerator there. We've got recycling there. Maybe another incinerator sort of up over here somewhere would be good. It's going to pollute the water though, isn't it? That's the only problem. Maybe over here. Let's have them together. We're gonna put them opposite each other like that. The power will connect. Yeah, hopefully that will deal with that problem there. So I'm just looking around my city. We'll turn that off. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Looking around my city at a few different things that we can possibly fix up to help with the traffic. I was talking in the last episode about this sort of junction here. I wasn't too happy with, because it's so close to our main roundabout coming off of the motorway, the highway here. I was thinking of removing that. Well, what I've just done is turned off the traffic lights that were there, which is just sort of keeping things moving a bit. And also, if we have a look at this, I've made these two sides stop, so they go through. So, I mean, we could do some stuff with traffic manager president, whatever it's called. Traffic Manager Present Edition with the lanes. And what I was also thinking of doing was making this. At the minute, it's 4-lane with a median and parking. I was thinking of making it. We can make that 6 lanes, which is this one here, in that space, I'm sure. Yes. Which will help with the traffic. We can add some trees on it, which people are like. We could even add maybe 6 lanes with bus lanes. Bus tram lanes, no. Large road with trees and tram. Is there a large one with trees and bus and tram? Oh my goodness, no, we don't want trams. We've got our tram loop going around the outside, so maybe we'll go with this one here. There we go. So we can get buses going up and down here, which we don't have. Or do we want buses going up and down here? I mean, we've got our tram loop that goes around. We don't actually have any bus routes at all at the moment. Thinking of ways of keeping people off the road. Let's just have a quick look at the traffic. That one there. That's the one I'm looking for. It's not actually that bad, really, is it? A little bit there has stopped, but it's not that. It's all pretty low residential stuff, isn't it, really? Let's have a look. Bit of high residential there. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do this without bus lanes. I've changed my mind. We're going to go for one way. No, that wouldn't be any good, would it? Large road with trees. This one here. So we actually get 6 full lanes that they can use all the way down. And that's, oh yeah, that's that anyway. Yeah, good. What are you complaining about? Oh man, sewage. Is that a problem? It is. Sewage treatment. Let's delete some of these lines that we're not using here at the moment. Where's our sewage treatment? All the way up over here. No, that's our water pumping station. Sewage treatment. Where do we put it? I thought it was in there, but we changed our mind. Here it is. It's up here, of course. Yes, it's all flowing that way. We're using the eco sewage things that don't cost as much. I want to get these, but we need 36,000 people, so we're nowhere sort of near that yet. So I'm going to put another couple of those down. Connect these up. There we go. Hopefully that will be enough. Once that kicks in, let's see. It's not a huge amount, is it? I mean, these aren't the best. Oh, there we go. It's jumped up again. Yep, that's fine. And then we just need a little bit more water, and then we'll be good to go. So let's pop one of those there. And we'll connect that up. That'll be fine. Good, good, good. Okay, so we've been moving our pollution across to there. The targets we're heading for is population over 75,000, health over 85,000. We're almost there with the health, which is good. We do need... See, look, you're looking at that, you think we need more healthcare, but actually those needing treating is dropping and dropping and dropping. So we'll easily have enough capacity. But I didn't want to just dive in and give everybody access to medical everywhere, it just would have been too much. And it would have cost us a lot of money. Let's have a quick look at our tram lines. Lots of people using our tram lines, and that is fantastic. That's worked really well. I like that. A nice little separate tram line. And then, of course, we were going to start building over here. We've got a big need for industry, and all of this is like a nice farming area. So I think we'll build up this time. We've got a nice little roundabout in here already. That's good. What road is that? 2-lane, one-way road. Do you know what? I'm just going to change that. Oh, yeah. We put this roundabout in last time, didn't we? And I forgot to change it. That's what it was. So we're going to have 2-lane... one-way, 2-lane, one-way, speed 90 miles an hour. Yeah, that's the one. Let's go for that. There we go. Oh, and hang on. 2-lane, 2-way. That's not what we want. 2-lane, one-way. Yes, it took away my arrows and momentarily confused me. And I'm wondering whether that could sort of carry on. And at some point we could have another connection coming off of here. Just to sort of spread things around a bit. So while we're thinking about it, let's add in this. That's going to go straight all the way to the end. Yeah, there we go. And then we may end up having another roundabout here and just sort of slightly changing that road. I don't like the way that bends around. So we'll do that. Yeah, and we'll leave it like that. So how shall we go here? Now, what I tend to do... Oh, we've got a big fire going on. Do I have... fire watch towers? I do. We've got a lot of trees over here, and we got... I mean, we're not over in that area yet. I'm wondering whether we could just sort of cover all of that and stick a fire watch tower off of here. And that will cover all of that area there, and in town, and make people happy. Yeah. And we're sort of, before I come back to this, we're sort of saving this area here. Once all this pollution goes, which we will need to clean it out. It's not, I mean, this is like stinking fetid water that isn't going anywhere. It's not moving or anything, that water. So, yeah. Once we get the ability to, we'll clean that out. So, yeah, what I would normally do here for an area like this is I would use... the gravel road, because I think, oh, that looks nice, like a nice farming area. But what I'm thinking of doing is making this an industrial farming area. And going for a grid area, make it used as much as possible. Transportation for people in here, what do we reckon? I mean, we could do a nice bus route that comes from there to here, or we could do some trams. We've got blimps. What else have we got access to? Ferries. Run a ferry along there. That seems a bit pointless. It's quite short. Trains we could do. That could be quite good. We don't have access to the outside train line yet, but we could, when we got a bit more space, maybe run a train line alongside the road, sort of up there. So maybe not ready for that yet. Metro might be good in there, but we just don't have enough people yet. We've already got trams. I'm thinking buses. If we can get some buses going around in here, that could be quite good. So I'm just thinking, actually, that gives us 4 lanes. I'm just thinking of changing these to have buses in. Let's see. Let's just mark some stuff out and we'll see how we go. So let's maybe use a slightly different road here. What have we got? What have we got? Country road. Ooh, what does that look like? Now that I like. It's got that little thing. Yep, we're going to use this one. Country roads. Excellent. Let's have a look. We've got this area here. So let's go this side for farming. And then this side we're going to have for where they take their farming goods. I think that'll work well. So let's start here. Let's start a bit back from there. And we're going to grid this out a bit. And sort of see how we go. We're not going to put any businesses on the main road. Oh, that just fits in perfectly, doesn't it? That's good. Yep. And then if we have this side, I want just one set of roads coming off of each main road. So we could have that go all the way up to here. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this in the middle. And then I'm going to connect that one, not that one there. Just sort of separate this out a bit. And then this section here, let's see, if we go out here at this angle and then try and get these to line up the same. Or we could do this. No, let's leave that where it is. And we'll go... Yeah, we'll go 90 degrees out that way instead. Yep, that seems good to me. And we'll leave a little bit of space in there if we do end up having like a cargo area or something like that. Excellent. So that'll do for now. Let's get some water pipes and things in here. Where's our nearest water pipe? All the way over there. Okay, let's run this one down the middle. And then we can carry that one on and see where that connects. Going straight, straight, and straight. Excellent. And then if we run this down here... It's funny how the water pipes snap to the small roads but don't snap to the big roads. I've wondered often why it does that. It'd be nice if they snap to both, but there we go. And then we can overlap it ever so slightly. And we'll go up to there, and then one more here. Go as far as we can, and then we'll just carry these on the other side. Just to make sure these are all covered. There we go. And there we go. Right, so what we're going to do is for this zone here, we haven't done that yet. We're going to have this as farming. And we're also going to include this, even though it's not in a fertile zone. There we go. So they will take their farming products over here to be dealt with, I would imagine. In fact, let's just grab all of that for now. Zip. There we go. Hemlock Square. I might even change this to a different name the other side. And then what else are they going to need? Some services. So let's put in... Let's see, that's going to cover everybody. Thinking of a good spot. If we do it here, then it's away from the junctions a bit. These are going to complain about... That's going to cover the whole of this area. So we'll do that one this side. That's all going to complain about electricity at some point. We'll do that one down there. Nearest to the roundabout, but not too close. We don't need schools. How's our schools going, actually? Ooh, high schools is pretty low. Yeah, we'll look at that in a moment. So that should be okay for that. Power. Let's see. I'm going to run a power line down here. Yeah, we went over the top. I thought it disappeared. And then hook that up. Let's have a look. Yeah, hook that up in there. Just to get some power down here. And then if we try and put this in a bit at a time, hopefully we'll get some power spread around. So let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do all of that down there. But not that. Not that. And start getting some of these growing. There we go. Let's speed that up a bit. Let's fill that in a bit more. Yep, we're getting farming stuff. Good, good, good. And then over here, this side, I want to get some more. Sort of spread this out a bit like we said. So if I get power going down there... Jump across there. Oh, we can. Excellent. Where's the nearest power zone? There we go. Oh, I could have run it up there, but never mind. We've got 2 ways in and 2 ways out. And then we're going to put some down here as well. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll grab all of that. Yeah, excellent. Look, they're filling it up. Good, good, good. Big need for power. I'm just wondering whether, just while we're doing this, if we run across there, Just until we've got power and buildings everywhere. We'll get some power to these guys. How are you doing? That'll connect you up. And that'll connect you up. Yep, good. Off you go. Well, that's sort of taking care of our industry needs quite quickly, isn't it? But excellent. So we've got over here. There we go. The real cereal, ready sliced fruit. So we're actually getting... Yep, there we go. Businesses to deal with the farm stuff. And over here we've got the farms making all the stuff. Excellent. Oh, auto-save, Sibity. Pigs. We've got all sorts coming in here. They're all complaining about... What are they complaining about? This one here. Not enough workers. Well, that's fine. We could actually put some workers in here, you know, because there's no pollution. There's no noise pollution to speak of. It's only a little bit. There's no pollution, of course. So we could put in some workers over here that don't have to travel that far. This one will end up being farms. Let's maybe put in this in here. I'm wondering whether to put like a little area over here, this side. Let's have a look. Let's put a little business over here, and then we can run some buses up and down. Let's grab this one here. I'm going to do it right over the end, and then we're going to go this way. Let's leave some space up to there, and then we're going to go this way. Then we're going to go this way. Then we're going to go this way. There we go. Just an interesting little estate to live on. There we go. Nice. Let's run the water pipe to here. Ah, perfect. There we go. And we'll get some people living in here. Why not? That one there, and that one will have to come up here to make sure we get all of that. Good, good, good. Oh, looks like we need one more pipe. Let's go here. Excellent. They've got all the services they need, so if we just put in some people to come and move into here. Oh, hang on a sec. Let's zone this and make it eco-housing. There we go. So we grab that section there. I might even grab a bit of that as well. But not this side. This is going to be... Whoops. This is going to be farming still. Yes. Hickory Hills. That sounds like a cool name. And we're going to have this as self-sufficient buildings. There we go. Excellent. So let's see what we get moving in here. Do we have a need? We do have a need for some people. Let's put some commercial here as well. Just sort of nearby. What about just along here? That could be quite good. Does the zone take in that? It does. And then we'll set our commercial to this one here. That's the one. Organic and local produce. There we go. Let's see what we get growing in this area. Speed it up a bit. Look at that little broken down tree. There, look. And there we go. Oh, there we go. Some people are moving in. I was just going to say no one's moving in, but there is people moving in. Excellent. That's what we want to see. What is that one? Let's go a little bit closer. You are the one we want to help. Green Bill's Pills. Thank you, Green Bill. I love these different organic corn, sustainable cuisine. What's that one? Burned bean. Let's go out for some burned bean. That sounds lovely. Oh, this looks nice. Like a little market area. Come and sit out there. Enjoy your wares. Healthy weeds. Sounds interesting. Make your life better. Personal electric transport rides. Ah, that's where you buy them from. Nice. We've got some soybeans. We've got some healthy weeds. There we go. So the farming trucks are going to come over here and fill up those, which is good. Let's just come back out of that view. Oh, electricity. Yes, well, let's just pause the game and run some electricity to these poor people. These poor people over here. Let's take that. And we're going to run that just straight down there. And hook it in there. There we go. As always, power lines do get removed after a certain period of time. Nice. There we go. We're getting nice houses moving in. Some green housing. Excellent. Of course, more people that we put into the city... in areas that aren't polluted mean that overall the percentage of unhealthy people will drop because we're just automatically adding in healthy people, aren't we? Do you know what there isn't over here? There's a nice little park. Let's grab... Can I turn that off, please? Thank you very much. There we go. I want to put in this little park. If we put that there. There we go. That'll make this a nice place to live as well. Excellent. Yep, so we've got some... Yeah, there we go. So how many people do we have living in Hickory Hills? 83 people. We do need to give them a little school. We'll give them a community school. We'll sort of slide that in over here. Yeah, there we go. Hickory Hills has its own little nice community school. Excellent. So that will hopefully start giving us more people to come over here and work over here. Yeah, not too bad. One got abandoned. Oh, and it's gone. There we go. I've got auto-deleting turned on. But that shouldn't get too bad. Oh, yeah, trash. Oh, these are looking good. Orchards are popping up. I'm liking the way this is looking. I've got dynamic resolution on. It's one of the mods I use. I've got it up to 200%. It's showing the FPS is wrong. I don't know why it's showing it as 29. And I think it really, really adds to the look. I think it looks fantastic. Sunny grain, and it's got... very good. Okay, that's working well. So that's like a new little sustainable area. Hemlock Square and Hickory Hills. And they've got access to the motorway if they need it. And if some of them wish to come into the city, we've got this road here. This may be turned into a faster sort of national road, but at the moment that's okay. Let's just check down here. How's this going? Yep, that's working fine. No traffic along here. I like this. This is good. This is working well. So we've got our oil industry over here, and the same as we've done over here, where we've got some farming and we've got some areas where they will come and work on the farms, farming produce. In fact, we're going to add a couple more in, and we're going to add a couple more in over there. And this road's going to get pretty busy, isn't it? Yeah, they're not cutting through. I can still see mainly the cars going around that way. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And we want to do the same for the oil. So if we have a look at the oil over here. There we go. So at the minute we've got oil industry only in the oil area. Have we got this zoned at all? Yes, there it is over there. Elm Heights. So let's just check that out against that. Yeah. So the oil sort of stops in that square. And that's where we've stopped Elm Heights. There's no zone here. So what we could do is we could zone this industry down here. We could sort of fill that in a little bit more. And also make that an oil industry zone. There we go. And they will take their oil products over here and work on them. So if we do that, it'll probably mean all the buildings are going to disappear. And then they'll come back again. So instead of seeing like these, the oil derricks, I call them, whether that's correct or not, pumping it away with the oil, we'll see some businesses pop up that actually are going to work on the oil products. Like, what have we got here? The Refined Oil Company. That's probably goods from oil. There we go. Well, that just shows, doesn't it? They're taking the oil, they're making them into goods. What's this one here? Refined Oil Company. Bob's Plastic Bags. So that's going to help us earn some more money from the products that we're making as well. And of course, we're making power from our oil. Oil for 12 weeks. That is plenty. That's really good. You've got no water there. Why is that? Oh, this water pipe's not connected. That's probably why. I beg your pardon. Do apologise about that. There was a little bit where the traffic was building up. This little bit here is a bit odd. Our tram sort of goes up and around. It's actually not going too bad, is it? It's all moving, which is good. The fact that we've got lots of different ways to get to all the different places in our city is working in our favour. I love that building. Shopton Drop Centre. Yeah, so that's working really well. It's a shame that this is so close to this. I am wondering whether... Let's just have a look here. Let's remove this, and let's remove that. And those two. I want to just put something along here. Let's grab some trees. What have we got here? Until that pollution goes, let's delete that and that. Just wanted something to make that area look a little bit nicer. Wild conifer. Yeah, let's have some of those. And just sort of fill in this area along here, just to sort of separate the stinky old industry from this lovely area that we've sort of got here in our town. So we just add like a few conifers here, just to sort of break it up. They're also not picking up the pollution, which is good. So, oh, autosave. There we go. Along here. Some of these are going to end up getting deleted when people move in. Oh, actually, that area there is... So we sort of go up to where it is. We'll sort of curve that round a bit. How far down here does it go? Yeah, some of those will disappear. In fact, unless I do this. Come here. Let's get rid of that. And that and that. Yeah, we'll go all the way down to here. That line there, I think, is a good place. There we go. Just sort of fill that up a bit. And that's just a nicer transition from what we've got here with our shops. We've got a lot of shops along here, trams, all the way down here. And then when you go into the industry, through the conifers, and then into the oily industry over this way. Let's have a look at the health of our citizens. 80%, it's going up. Excellent. 13,000 people. Lots of money, lots of citizens. That's good. What do we have a need for? Shops. Where's a nice spot? We could put some shops in. We've got a lot of people living off the avenue here. I think something like this is probably quite noisy. Yeah. Let's just have a look. This is all quite noisy. There's someone living right there. I reckon if we take that out, put some offices along there. Just along this main road. And also the other side. And do you know what I'd really like to see? Along this section here is I really enjoy... Oh, there's no zones. Excellent. That's perfect. I'm going to go along here. And we're going to just come out a bit to cover up these new IT places that will be coming in. There we go. The Heather District. I don't like that name. Give me another name. This is all IT stuff here. And it's all going to be... Let's get up to there. It's all going to be IT Cluster. This little section here. And I just don't like that name. Why has it suddenly stuck the name over there? That's weird. Oh, European Suburbia. We should do that. I'm going to call it the IT District for now. Give us a good name. Or we could just name it IT District. There we go. We've done it. Alright, do you know what? To make it even better. Even better. IT. Oh, look at that. The IT District. Why has it stuck the name right down the end instead of up here? That's just weird. Where's the zone thing? That's what I'm looking for. This one here. Hoping that's sort of taken in all the ones. So let's see what we get here. And we'll probably get some quite tall buildings, but it'll have the effect of shielding these guys from the sounds. And also, I really like the tall buildings in the city. Anyone else going to move in? Not so many at the moment. Okay, well, they'll come when they come. We could have some more shops along here, actually, couldn't we? So let's put in that. Could we perhaps... Eventually... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, eventually these are going to go. It's going to go now. But it's emptied. That's 43% full. It's still emptying. This might be a nice little area for shops as well. Around the back here. So let's fill in what we can here. And then as that goes, that will fill in as well. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got more IT buildings coming in. Nice. Just a nice little IT cluster. Nothing too big. We're not going to... This is all going to stay lower density residential, all of this. We're going to try and build some separate little clusters of cities in different places. So we're not going to fill every single spot. That's the idea anyway. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I do like these IT ones. Some of these have got some nice trees on the top as well. Nice. And that's going to help buffer the sound, I should say, the noise. There we go, of these roads as well. And we could even add a few more little IT places along here. Maybe not all the way up there. Nope, that's not the right one. Let's just pause and do this so we don't get the wrong thing coming in. There we go. We expand this zone just to sort of cover that. Is that about right? Yeah, there we go. And we'll just get a few more come along there as well. Oh, they're moving in already. Excellent. Excellent. Things are going well. Things are going very well. There we go. Look, we've got all our oil industry working on the oil that we're making. We do have a lot of pollution up here, but it's going fine. How's this weird junction going over here? Just thinking whether there's something we could do with this. So we've got... If you're coming up here, you've got 2 different places you can go. So actually, having the 2 lanes... Having it as 4 lanes works quite well. And it looks like all the lanes... Whoa, wrong button. Have automatically sorted themselves out. And is there traffic lights? Yeah, there's traffic lights. So that's actually going quite well. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. This might not be a good place for this because this main road here is going to be busy. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that. That's the trees we just put in. Up here. Looks like a better spot. Maybe. Just trying to lessen the traffic coming up and down that road. I wonder if that's still working while I'm trying to move it. Yeah, I'd imagine it is. Just want all the people in there like grabbing hold of their desks. We're on the move! Could do it up here, to be honest. I mean, it's got some noise pollution and some pollution, but it's not that bad. Yeah, let's add it off the main road here. I don't think that's going to affect the traffic here too much. Oh, we've got no electricity. Let's solve that for you. There we go. But yeah, I'm pleased with the way this is going. It's growing nicely. We're almost completing our tasks. And we're nicely spreading out our city. No traffic. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a lovely place to live? That'd be a lovely little suburb to live in, wouldn't it? Very nice. If you enjoyed, hit the big B with the T stain to subscribe to be here for the next episode tomorrow. And if you liked it, leave a like as well. Any suggestions, of course, put them in the comments below. I'm always glad to hear those. And I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.